I'm gonna guess it's like 155. That's what my guess is right now, 155. Welcome in, guys. Today we've got a long one. I don't know why I keep choosing videos where I have to take all the books off my shelves. But we're doing it today. The purpose of this video, if you can't tell already, I'm going through my entire physical TBR. All of these books, I'm gonna rapid fire them. I'm not like saying what they're about or anything. We're not doing all that. I'm just literally naming the book and moving on because I have over like 150 books on my physical TBR, which is a problem. So the goal of this video is basically for future Kindle to look back at it and realize if I have a problem or not. Spoiler alert, I do. So I'm gonna go through my entire physical TBR. We're gonna count the exact number that I'm starting 2024 with. And then at the end of the year, I can see how many of these books that I've read, because obviously I'm going to be buying new books all year. Obviously I'm not going to be able to know like what I bought this year from last year, and you get it. This is honestly purely just for me and my data, my research that I have to do for myself, because if by the end of this year I haven't read at least half of these books that I already own, I am going to get rid of the books or something. I don't know, but let's get started. I'm literally just going to go down my bookshelf and say what I have or haven't read and pull them out and put them back. That's it. Let's get started. Sorry, the lighting was kind of bad. So we're gonna start for the rainbow. Disclaimer, I know it's a problem, don't yell at me. It's my problem to have. Also, if you watch any of my videos, most of these are discount books. Alright, we've got our first stack. This is so bad. Okay. Honestly, thought I did better than that, but it's fine. Abby Jimenez, Life's Too Short, Conversation with Friends, My Policeman, Anxious People, Frederick Backman, Where the Crawdads Sing, Sweet Bitter, Stephanie Danler, which I didn't buy this book. I don't know where this came from. I'm probably not going to read this. The Honey Don't List, Christina Lauren, Loath to Love You, Allie Hazelwood, The Happy Ever After Playlist, Abby Jimenez, Wildfire, Hannah Grace, A Simple Favor, Darcy Bell, Funny You Should Ask, Elisa Sussman, Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Talia Hibbert, In 5 Years, Rebecca Searle. Also, sorry if I say names wrong. I'm incompetent. Us Against You, Frederick Backman, Love Redesign, Lauren Asher, Beartown, Frederick Backman, Love Hypothesis, Allie Hazelwood, The Unhoneymooners, Christina Lauren, The Friend Zone, Abby Jimenez, My Killer Vacation, Tessa Bailey, The Time Traveler's Wife, Audrey something, I don't know how to say her name, Pack Up the Moon, Kristen Higgins, Normal People, Sally Rooney, Terms and Conditions, Lauren Asher. Okay, that's the hardest part of this video now that it's done. Obviously, I don't know, like, these are comics, so technically I don't have to count them. But if I wanted to count them, volume 1 through 7 of my Spider-Man comics. Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. Dance of Thieves. Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber, and A Curse for True Love. Six of Crows, The Cool Prince, Shatter Me, Unravel Me, A Touch of Darkness, Crescent City, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Air of Fire, Kingdom of Ash. So clearly I don't have them all. These are just, I bought them because they were all on sale when I saw them at the time. These are the ones I've accumulated. The entire Kingdom of the Wicked series. Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, Kingdom of the Feared, Throne of the Fallen, all by Carrie Maniscalco. Carrie Maniscalco. I don't know. I only have this, but Final Gambit, so clearly I have to get the others. City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, the entire Maze Runner series, so I think this is the prequel. The Kill Order, The Maze Runner, The Scorched Trials, and The Death Cube. The Death Cube, The Death Cure, Night Circus, Not My Circus, Not My Monkeys, Divergent, Insurgent, I don't have the other one, I don't know which one it is, Vampire Diaries, I doubt this is the first one, Beautiful Creatures, The Fifth Wave, Catching Fire and Mockingjay, I don't have the first one, The Jasad Heir, or Jasad Heir, don't yell at me, Stranger Things, A Suspicious Mind, multiple Suspicious Minds, The Diabolic, and The Empress, I think this is a trilogy, and then these were gifts, so if I don't read them, it's fine. Shadow of Night and Book of Life, this is also a trilogy, and I'm pretty sure I don't have the first one, because she didn't give me the first one. I'm getting hot. Lovely Bones, Midnight Library, Falling, The Maidens, The Writing Retreat, Something in the Water, Baby Teeth, One Step Too Far, says Lisa Gardner, I don't know where the front went, Little Fires Everywhere, Once Upon a River, Gone Girl, The Chain, Room, The Other Woman. I also have the collected works of Jack London. Probably won't like read this all, but maybe if I like read a story in it or two, that'd be fun. Binding 13, Book Lovers, Thrive, Addicted After All, Daisy Hates, Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home, and Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. Okay. Out of the Bridgerton books I own, I wait to read the next one until the new season's about to come out. So I've read the first two, and then I've only bought them if they were on sale. So I have An Offer from a Gentleman, Benedict's story, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which means I have to read this soon because the next one comes out. And that's Penelope and Colin. And then I have Bridgerton's Happily Ever After. And then I have It's in His Kiss, which I think is Hyacinth. Yep, Hyacinth. Okay, I have Part of Your World, Poor Unfortunate Souls, The Beast Within, Penelope Douglas, Credence. This is so silly. This is a series of 4, the Falling Away series. And I have 1, 2, and 3. This is 2. But when I read these, it was the beginning of last year. And I think it was like my 3rd and 4th books that I had ever read. Like I read 2 Colleen Hoover books and then I read these. So like me being me, I read the second one in the series. Or I read like the 3rd. I read Rival first, and then I read Bully, which is number 1, and then this is number 2, I think. It's the same story as Bully, but told from a different perspective. So like odds are I'm not gonna read this again because I'm not into that stuff anymore. So we'll see. But until you. And then my Nicholas Sparks, The Best of Me, The Lucky One, and The Last Song. I brought you to my level because I'm tired of bending over. What we've got: Pretend You're Mine, Protecting What's Mine, Rock Bottom Girl, Forever and Ever, Things We Never Got Over, Things I Hide from the Light, clearly my Lucy score. And for Taylor Jenkins Reid, Daisy Jones and the Six, Malibu Rising, Forever Interrupted, After I Do, and Carrie Soto Is Back, The Graham Effect, It Starts With Us, Maybe Someday, Maybe Not, Maybe Now, Regretting You. And then I have Slammed and Point of Retreat. We're like halfway done. I'm not taking these off because I'm getting lazy. I have a couple repeats up here too, just for Nicholas Sparks. I have Safe Haven, The Last Song, and Dear John. And for Lisa Jewell, I have Vincent Joy, Watching You, Then She Was Gone, and The Family Remains. Ruth Ware, I have The Death of Mrs. Westaway, In a Dark, Dark Wood, One by One, The Woman in Cabin 10, The Lying Game, and The Eight Girl. Stalking Jack the Ripper, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, My Best Friend's Exorcism, The Last House on Needless Street, and House of Leaves, Friday Night Lights, A Little Life, The Great Alone, Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow, The Nightingale. Okay, we're on the last bookshelf. I'm not going to touch anything up here because they are all going to fall, but the entire Game of Thrones series, I started the first one and then ended up stopping because I wasn't taking notes or anything, like I wasn't underlining or tabbing, and I want to go back and like fully tab and annotate and like really dive into that series, so I'll do it eventually. And then Fire and Blood. I've actually read this entire shelf. This is all Karen Slaughter. Pieces of Her, Girl Forgotten, After That Night, and False Witness. Okay, Alice Feeney, Good Bad Girl, Daisy Darker, and His and Hers. I don't have the cover on this, but this is Geneva Rose, You Shouldn't Have Come Here. From B.A. Paris, The Breakdown, The Prisoner, and Behind Closed Doors. The Good Girl, Married Cubica, Truly Devious, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, The Last Flight, Reluctant Immortals, There's Someone Inside Your House, The Kiss Curse, The Other Misses. Some of these I have read, I just want to keep them together because it's all my small books. The Life She Wants. This is like that puzzle book, Kane's Jawbone, so like I can't really read it, I just have to put it together. Sharp Objects, We Have Always Lived in This Castle. In the Castle. I still need to read New Moon, The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, and Midnight Sun. We're so close, guys. Dark Places, The Woman in the Window, The Haunting of Ashburn House, The Woman Outside My Door, The Girl Who Wasn't There, Lock the Doors, Shudder, The Boy, Hidden Bodies, Chosen to Die, Imaginary Friend, The Wife Between Us, The Girl Who Was Taken. These are from my Harry Potter shelf that I haven't read yet. Tom Felton's book, Beyond the Wand, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them screenplay. This is like just like a little fun, I think it's a bunch of interviews and whatnot. It just says what will happen in Harry Potter 7. I doubt it's even on, well, it says New York Times bestseller, so who knows if it's on Goodreads. The Tales of Beetle and Bard from the movie, and then Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And then as far as actual Harry Potter books go, I still have to read 5, 6, and 7. Look how cool this is. I found this at Julie's actually. It's the UK cover of Deathly Hallows. That's for Harry Potter. Let me look everywhere else in my room. I just spotted a couple more. Anyways, these are all going to be read soon, but technically they're still my physical TBR. Darling Venom, A Court of Silver Flames, which I'm in the middle of right now, and then Bad Blood. Okay, and then the last 2 books, Truth or Dare, and then Black Water. I literally only got these to sit on my nightstand because I liked how they looked. So we'll see if I read them. Oh my god, but that's the entirety of my physical TBR. And then at the end of this year, I can go back and I can look and we can count, see how many out of these that I read. But that was a lot. That was exhausting. But I hope you enjoyed looking at every single book that I haven't read yet. I love to look at what people haven't read yet and what they own, so hopefully you enjoyed it. But thanks for watching. Thanks for staying. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next one.